Resogun tells the story of a tiny but immensely destructive spaceship blasting through waves of enemies to accomplish one overriding directive: save the last humans. Or at the very least, save a few humans and destroy the boss to trigger a gratuitous slow-motion series of explosions that causes everything around you to completely disintegrate. Resogun uses lavish technology spectacle to reward performance in a simple, arcade-style shooter that players can replay almost indefinitely in pursuit of a higher score. It's something like the digital equivalent of an ornately carved gold and silver plated chess set, but with a bit less depth and a lot more explosions. You'll pilot your ship around a curved ring of 2D space, desperately firing forwards and backwards as you dodge and weave through enemies that materialize out of thin air. Blasting hostile ships apart in rapid succession will build up a score multiplier, which is the surest sign that you're doing something right. How far you'll be able to extend your streak will depend on improving key skills. Blowing things apart is simply a matter of course, but rescuing captive humans is essential to building up your score and keeping yourself alive. When a special type of ship known as Keepers appears, you'll need to destroy the entire group before they escape in order to free a human from their cell. After you snag them, you'll need to bring them back to a warp area. Better yet, you can propel them towards safety with the Throw Human button and a bit of skill. You'll be rewarded with valuable power-ups like extra lives or a temporary shield for each human saved. The boost mechanic is another technique to hone, letting you plow into anything you like and sending out a damaging shockwave at the end. Boosting lets you create a pleasing chain reaction of destruction and get out of increasingly deadly situations. The annihilating beam of the overdrive attack and bombs that wipe the entire screen can give you even more space, and getting the most out of these limited-use super attacks is a matter of careful timing. Skillful performance produces rewarding pyrotechnics that sometimes fill the screen with so much stuff that you'll fail to see your death headed right for you. And navigating the visual storm is in fact one more skill to master. The carnage is mesmerizing, and because you can always get a little better, this is certainly a game you can revisit again and again. But Resogun has its limitations. While the game's 5 levels are highly replayable and change noticeably with each increase in difficulty level, you'll still find yourself repeating the same challenges over and over as you work to get better at the game, either by selecting an individual level or trying to go as far as possible in arcade mode. Resogun will keep you coming back, but it very quickly becomes a known quantity. There are 3 different ships to choose from, and while their main weapons diverge as you pick up more weapon upgrades, adding homing missiles or expanding a short-range spread shot, they don't feel that much different from each other. Every ship sends bullets forward or backward and uses the boost technique in the exact same way. Resogun lays out all the tools in front of you and has you gunning for a high score simply for the sake of improving your game. You can look at this as a virtue, but even with the addition of online co-op, Resogun doesn't completely explore its promising possibility space. It feels almost inevitable that the game will see some sort of update to offer more ships and more levels in the future, but as it is, the game is currently free for PlayStation Plus members and a great companion for a new console.
Armageddon.